Welcome back to EV Insider. Today we're taking a deep dive into one of the most intriguing luxury EVs of the decade, the 2026 Citroen DS Pallas. This is a car that revives one of the most iconic names in French automotive history, and Citroen claims it brings back all the magic, comfort, innovation, and unmistakable style, while pushing the brand into a fully electric future. The question is, does it live up to the legacy of the original DS, a car that changed design and comfort standards forever? The exterior of the 2026 Pallas combines futuristic elegance with subtle callbacks to Citroen's heritage. The body lines are sculpted to look fluid and aerodynamic, giving the car a sense of motion even when it's standing still. On the front end, you get a minimalist illuminated grille framed by ultra-thin LED matrix headlights that merge seamlessly into the fenders, creating a sleek, high-tech face. Along the sides, the floating roofline gives the car a graceful profile, and the flush door handles add to the streamlined look. But one of the most striking visual elements is at the rear. The taillights feature a full-width light bar with intricate 3D detailing that shifts in brightness and pattern depending on braking or signaling, almost like a light sculpture. The sculpted rear bumper integrates cleanly with the diffuser, giving the back end a refined yet futuristic presence that feels very in line with what made the classic DS so visually iconic. Innovation without extravagance. Inside, the Pallas embraces a calm, luxurious ambience crafted around comfort and design harmony. Citroen uses premium sustainable materials, soft-touch textiles, brushed metal accents, and an elegant mix of colors to create a soothing environment rather than a sporty one. The panoramic OLED display spans nearly the entire width of the dashboard, offering crystal-clear graphics, customizable layouts, and seamless access to navigation, media, and vehicle settings. Below it, a bank of touch-sensitive controls blends discreetly into the trim, and ambient lighting flows through the cabin in soft, configurable tones that elevate nighttime driving. Each seat is designed to maximize long-distance comfort, featuring memory foam-style cushioning, cooling and heating functions, and optional massage modes. Rear passengers are just as pampered with generous legroom, independent climate zones, reclining seatbacks, and available executive-style footrests. The technology package includes a holographic head-up display, 3D voice assistant, wireless phone mirroring, and Citroen's Acoustic Bubble speaker system, which can create personal sound zones so different passengers can listen to different things without disturbing each other. Performance in the DS Pallas depends on which version you choose, but both variants prioritize smoothness, confidence, and quiet power delivery. The base single-motor model produces around 300 horsepower and sends power to the front wheels, offering relaxed and linear acceleration perfectly suited for city driving and long-distance cruising. If you want more punch, the dual-motor Pallas E4 version bumps output to roughly 470 horsepower and delivers all-wheel drive traction along with brisk instant torque that pushes you from 0 to 60 in a little over 4 seconds. What truly stands out, though, is the ride quality. Citroen's next-gen HydroActive suspension continuously scans the road surface and adjusts damping in real time, creating an almost floating sensation over bumps, potholes, and rough pavement. On the safety front, the Pallas comes fully loaded with Citroen's newest Guardian Sense suite. This includes automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control with lane centering, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alerts, a driver attention camera, and intersection collision prevention. The premium safety pack unlocks Level 3 autonomous driving, where laws permit, allowing the Pallas to take full control in certain traffic and motorway scenarios while the driver relaxes. Additional features like 360-degree monitoring, automated parking, and predictive hazard detection contribute to one of the most comprehensive safety setups in the segment. Pricing for the 2026 DS Pallas starts at around £48,000 or €52,000 for the single-motor model, while the higher-performance dual-motor E4 variant begins closer to £62,000 or €68,000, depending on configuration and optional packages. This places the Pallas notably below many equivalent German luxury sedans, offering high-end comfort and technology without the steep premium usually associated with prestige brands. Beyond its technical strengths, the 2026 DS Pallas also represents a cultural statement from Citroen. At a time when many luxury EVs are beginning to look and feel alike, the Pallas refuses to follow the minimalist, anti-character trend dominating the market. Instead, it embraces visual warmth and emotional design, a philosophy that harks back to Citroen's boldest years. Small, artistic details like the illuminated DS emblem, the sculpted dashboard contours, and the soft flowing cabin shapes remind drivers that craftsmanship still matters in the digital age. It's a car that welcomes you rather than intimidating you, and that alone makes it stand out in a segment increasingly defined by cold efficiency. The 2026 Pallas also showcases Citroen's renewed commitment to sustainability, not just through electrification, but through responsible material choices. Many of the cabin surfaces are crafted from recycled fibers, plant-based composites, and low-impact manufacturing processes that reduce overall environmental footprint without sacrificing luxury. Even the battery modules are designed for easier recyclability and modular replacement, ensuring the car remains future-proof as battery technology evolves. This thoughtful blend of eco-conscious engineering and premium craftsmanship positions the Pallas as a truly modern interpretation of luxury, one that respects both its occupants and the world it moves through. In terms of driving experience, the Pallas introduces a suite of immersion-focused technologies that elevate the emotional connection between the driver and the car. The adaptive mood cabin system can subtly adjust lighting, scent, and sound profiles based on driving conditions and personal preference, creating an environment that feels genuinely tailored to the moment. Whether cruising on a quiet evening or navigating bustling urban streets, the car maintains a sense of serenity and composure that encourages relaxation. It's a reminder that an EV can be more than efficient. It can be a sanctuary on wheels, offering tranquility in a world that rarely slows down. Looking ahead, the Pallas is more than just a single model in Citroen's lineup. It's a preview of where the brand's electric identity is heading. The technologies introduced here, such as adaptive acoustic zoning, next-gen HydroActive suspension, and holographic interface systems, are expected to influence upcoming Citroen EVs across multiple segments. If the company continues down this path, it could carve out a unique position in the luxury EV market by championing comfort and character over raw numbers. For buyers who want a vehicle that feels personal and thoughtfully designed, the Pallas signals a very promising future for Citroen's electric renaissance. Where the Pallas truly distinguishes itself from its competition is in its personality. Instead of chasing aggressive performance figures or sporting dynamics, Citroen leans into what it has always done best: comfort, innovation, and style that dares to be different. This is a car for buyers who want a luxury EV that feels genuinely original, from the right quality to the materials to the quietly futuristic design. While the Germans specialize in precision and performance, the Pallas offers something more artistic and emotive, reminding drivers that luxury doesn't have to be loud or overly technical. It can be soft, elegant, and serene. So, should you consider the 2026 Citroen DS Pallas? If you're someone who values comfort over corner carving, design over conformity, and technology that serves the driver rather than showing off, the Pallas deserves a spot at the top of your list. It's refined, distinctive, and deeply enjoyable in a way that few modern luxury sedans manage to be. It brings a historic name into the electric era with grace and originality, and for many buyers, that combination might be exactly what they've been waiting for.